These seemingly omnipresent stone-carved faces that look out from the tops of temples and city gates are among the most iconic in Angkor. The faces are enigmatic. We don't know for sure who they represent or what they symbolize. So rather than give you answers, I figured I'd share with you a few things that might help you better understand how to think about them. The faces were all likely built under Jaya Varman VII, one of the ancient city's greatest builders. Approximately 6 feet in height, they all share a standard set of decorative features. First, the figure's head is topped by a lotus flower, perhaps symbolic of the lotus flower that rose from Vishnu's navel to create the universe. He wears a headband. Interestingly, the headband lacks an image of the Amitabha Buddha, and we will return to this point when we discuss the face's identity. He has a third eye at the center of his forehead, symbolic of vision beyond physical sight, the omniscient mind that sees true reality. Other decoration includes heavy earrings that stretch his earlobes, and a beaded necklace. While the identity of the face is unknown for sure, the identification you will hear most often is that it is Jaya Varman VII himself. Here is a statue of Jaya Varman. You can judge for yourself. Do you see the similarities? Jaya Varman was the first Buddhist ruler of Angkor. All prior rulers were Hindus. On this basis, the theory continues that the face depicts Jaya Varman as the Buddhist bodhisattva of compassion, Avalokitesvara. As is typical, he has a small image of a kneeling Buddha, Amitabha, in his headband. The fact that the stone-carved faces lack this detail casts doubt on such an identification. The faces make their most powerful appearance on the towers of the Bayon Temple. Each of the towers holds up to 4 faces, casting their collective gaze over the cardinal directions. Here is the plan of the Bayon Temple. By our count, there were 51 towers, 47 of which remain intact. Besides the sheer scale of the faces, here's what makes them unique. Images of deities everywhere else in the Hindu or Buddhist world are enclosed within a frame that symbolizes their mountain home from which they temporarily descend to meet the faithful inside the temple. However, Jaya Varman's faces break from this tradition. They're not enclosed by a frame. This has a powerful effect, transforming the symbolism. The temple is no longer just the temporary residence of the god, but rather the god himself, a god with 200 omnipresent faces. From this perspective, as a visitor to Bayon, you enter not simply to visit the deity, but rather to become one with him, a profound experience.